Council tax update. Well, I still hate them. I still have a huge issue with them. Did you see on GB News that they were talking about some MP or someone saying that they wanted to scrap council tax because they thought it was unfair? So I think what we're all doing is making a big difference. I think it is helpful. I think it is good. I think they are struggling. I had one response. I had one letter, but I've not had a response to my legal challenge and letter. They've completely ignored that. They've not responded to it within the 14 days that they were given, remaining as ever incredibly unprofessional and not acting as a professional company organisation in any way whatsoever. It is actually like dealing with delinquents. I can't believe these people are in charge in any way because they are just so incompetent and unprofessional. It's shocking. So I've not had a response. The 14 days has passed. They've not done anything. I had a letter, which I'm assuming is automated in the post following the so-called court summons, which said, fill in this form, give us lots of personal information about yourself, and we will then look at bailiffs or go into benefits or go into your employer and demanding that your employer pays us, etc., etc. And forcing bankruptcy and all these threatening things that they've been doing ever since I was on death's door, and so on and so forth. I have some interesting conversations coming up, and a producer is going to speak to me today, a couple of producers actually. So I'm really hoping that I can expose them more. And I'm going to do another video shortly about the security clearance that I have. I have done this video before, but I think I just get shut up, quiet and down. So I'm going to just talk about the council tax for now. So no official response. Their 14 days has passed. I responded to the automated email demanding I fill in personal details and just said no. Until I get a court order to provide you with any extra information, I'm not just going to give you anything anymore. They're just spinning me in circles, asking for different things, but never getting anywhere, you know. So they're just wasting time and just being silly. It's really ridiculous. And then I got an email following that asking for even more personal information, like what's going on with my children. What am I doing? Where am I living? Confirm where I'm living, give my address, and if anyone is living or renting in my house, to give them their personal details. So I just again replied and said, clear off until I get a court order. I'm not providing you with anything going forward, and I'm actually reluctant to give you any information at all outside of a court process, like a proper court process. Because I just think it's a huge overreach. You know, I deal with contracts and law in my work. I divorced a lawyer. I know how the law works. I've been to court a few times, and none of this is professional and none of this is normal. It's a really severe overreach, blackmail, bully, harassment, desperate attempt to extort money out of people. And this isn't just about being behind with your bills at any time in your life. And the UK is struggling right now. So if you're behind with your bills, it can be really depressing, really impact your mental health. The money market expert guy, he's doing some sort of a thing at the moment, which I'm going to sign up for, which talks about mental health and financial challenges and difficulties and how they tie together. Because they need to accept responsibility for this sort of thing. And what they're doing in the UK is breaking people. Since I posted my video and it's gone quite viral, I have had so many stories of how people who are vulnerable, who are desperate, who are on the brink of unaliving themselves, have been harassed, bullied and chased by these councils. And it is shocking. And I will definitely show them up for who they are. I've not been doing many posts because I've got a massive project that I've got to deal with at the moment. And that's on top of moving house, selling house, kids doing GCSEs, trying to market my course, which is actually just not happening. and trying to market my books, which is actually just not happening. I just don't have the time to do it all. And you can see I'm quite haggard and shattered at the moment because it's just been 2 weeks of massive workshops and kickoffs and everything, and I'm really tired. And even though I'm now financially more settled and getting better over the next few months, I'm still going to fight these people for what they did when I was nearly dying. It's disgusting. And I don't know how, because nobody will sue the council because they just seem to have this free reign over everything. But they need to be sued for actually active bodily harm, because when they stress somebody out with health conditions that are chronic and severe, the stress makes you more sick, and they should be held accountable for that. And it just should not be legal. And I don't think it is legal. But finding the time to look at it is impossible. So I'm going to participate in a documentary and hopefully some more media presence in order to highlight how malicious my council has been. Their conduct and behaviour needs to be shown up and highlighted. So that's what I'm going to try and achieve. And so I'm going to post another video shortly on other things. And then I'm going to post something really nice to do with my course and people asking me questions about energy healing. So bear with me and I'll see you all soon.